Meh. Meh. Okay, I need to turn the volume down on my headset. There we go. Hello. It is 1,000,000 degrees in my room at the moment. I have no aircon and the computer is basically a mini radiator. Let's go. Also, I completely slipped on this event. I, for somehow, didn't know it was coming up. Or I knew of it. I knew there was going to be another Kjerag event, but it slipped my mind and suddenly it was here. Hi, streamer man. Hello, still. But, oh. Yeah, so I'm going to go right into it. Also, I listened to the new voices. I should have done it on stream, but I couldn't help myself. I had to look through them. And, oh, I really like Leonhardt's voice. It's really nice. The others were all great as well, don't get me wrong. Hello Scarf, hello Speedy, hello Raphael, hello Knight. You have enough to drink? Yes, I do. Probably. But yeah, so I'm going to go right into it. I don't know if there's going to be a animated trailer or anything like it has done in the past or not, but we're going to go right into it. No, there isn't. Okay. I'm sorry, this sounds like something you hear in Sherlock Holmes. You know, the Robert Downey Jr. version. Like, you can't deny it sounds like that. It does. If you told me this is soundtrack from the first or second Sherlock Holmes movie, I'd believe you. I think that bit there sounds like it's about to go into the main melody. Oh god, okay, doors opened now. 1 second. Everything up. Yeah, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Sadly, I already watched someone do the first half of the story, so I have to keep myself in check, otherwise too many fun stuff spoiled there. Still the bad chair? No, there's a breeze going through, so the it opens my door, because my door is weak as fuck and doesn't close itself. It is currently 28 degrees. The height so far is about 30. Anyway. Oh yeah, I need to get the chat out so that I can actually see it. I keep forgetting to pop it out. I really like this music. It's so goofy sounding. I have complaints for the person who decided on the current weather. Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming platform number 3 is these. Yep, there we go. Oh, I like this. Dun, dun. It sounds so much like Sherlock. It does. It really does sound like the close to 30 here in Germany. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Literally doing anything on the PC is so difficult unless you've got like air conditioning, which I unfortunately don't. I'm like a 5-year-old at Disneyland. Yeah. I think it is because I expect it to go into the Sherlock Holmes theme, like, you know, the that bit there. This bit here. I expect it to go into that, but then it changes partway through. Anyway, waiting room. The beginning of the journey, the beginning of the plan. That's such a goofy sounding song, though. I wonder if the actual story will be goofy as well, or if it's a bit of like a false sense of security. Anyway, great Kjeraganda. Is that like the new dating app or something? We walk beside her. Murder on the Orient Express is Poirot, though. True. It's more so just the song sounds a lot like the movies. Anyway, still better than over there where it's about people dying heat strokes. Ooh, yeah. The clouds her feathers, the wind her wings. That would be Kjerag Grinder. She bestows upon us sunlight and sweet rains, flesh and furs. Benevolent Kjeragander, we hold love for her. Wait, does that really just say wide goddess? Because that would be so funny if that's the case. The sick queen. Sorry. Anyway. The mountains her bones, the rivers her tail. We walk upon her back. We sleep soundly in her arms. Merciful Kjeragander, we sing praises to her. When we are afeared, first time I've seen that word actually, it is she who soothes us. Couldn't you have just said afraid? It would have meant the same thing. When we are imperiled, it is she who saves us. Kjeragander blesses her faithful, blesses her mounts and beasts, and we may live in peace apart from calamity, in eternal serenity. No, now it sounds a bit like Inazuma. Kjeragander. They really want me to constantly say that word, don't they? They're like, hey, that cat boy is going to have a struggle with this. Yes, is going to have struggle. Okay. I am going to have struggle with the English language, let alone any Nordic terms. Hey, 1100. Kjerag. Palarouche? Territory at the foot of Mount Carlin. I wasn't expecting another language in the list of names. Bit late. Oh no, you've only just come in. I've only just started. Hello, Les. 3 years, yeah. That's right. Break the Ice was quite a bit before. I keep forgetting it was a little bit beforehand. Pale Rush? Oh, could be. I think I looked at it and just immediately assumed French or something. I haven't read the manga. I actually didn't know there was a manga for Degen. Also, I am calling her Degen. I don't actually know how it's pronounced, but I'm just calling her Degen because it's funny. I did read the original event, but I read it right at the beginning. I did read it since, but I don't actually think I kept much of it. It's one of those where I need to look back at it as well. I've got some gist of it. Karma versus the English language standings after the first 25 years. Yeah. Yeah, Victorians. I'm assuming. Unless they just happen to be using the same uniform. No, I don't think so. Faster. Don't forget what we're here to do. In the back, keep peace. Keep pace, rather, not peace. I doubt they're here for that. Aye. Oh, gather up. Also, I really like this guy's look. And his hair. He looks very stern. I'm always going to welcome new NPC designs for these soldiers. Victorians on foreign lands. Well, at least it's accurate. Let's hope they're here for peaceful expedition as opposed to ye old empire. Probably ye old empire, but still. One can hope. Yes, he has got eyes. One, you can't afford to have a non-important NPC have more than one eye, but still. Form up. Oh damn, there's one normal one. Yeah, there's the normal one. That guy with a beard, though. I wonder if those two are going to be, like, important or something. Just because they have a little extra design. Sir, reporting in. Second squad in formation, sir. That's a lot of sirs. Very good, then. Has third squad reported in? Sir, not yet, sir. I feel like you're saying sir a lot. Just say not yet, sir. Sir, it's possible that third squad has run into trouble. Should we wait for them to catch up to us? No. I had a feeling something like this might happen. Whoever's here first has to be the first to strike. Aye. I don't think I need to go over the plan again. This is an expedition. This is an expedition. A right proper Victorian battle. A battle for glory. I'm surprised you guys have finished licking your wounds from whatever the hell our main event's going to be. Stay alert. Do not underestimate the enemy. We will prevail. Failure is not an option. Yes, sir. Good. Keep those spirits up. Second squad, march on. Hey, I know that song. Our objective, the Stockherd's Inn, is at the foot of the mountain. We must not let these provincials? I don't know. Drink us under the table. This time it will be them who taste defeat. Yes, sir. I was thinking it was going to be something casual, and yep, there it is. What are those Victorians up to this time? Testing their alcohol tolerance, I think. It's been a whole lot of times with Riley's boys. I hear they're always drinking till they vomit. You know what? That does sound like an expedition force. I think one of the ships, HMS Diamond, is in port in Majorca at the moment. Good luck to the Majorcans. Anyway. By Kjerag and, I'm never going to say that properly. Victorians, if they've got all this free time, then what are they even doing? I don't know how it is in actual British military. Well, I feel like they wouldn't be doing that, but going out to drink is certainly it. If you have the time, if you have the ability to, then yeah, they take every option they get. Because, you know, most of the time when you're actually working in the military, you don't have the option. Or any tourists in Majorca, that's why Majorca natives are so pissed. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, those holiday islands, Majorca, Ibiza... I never really know how to say it. They get a lot. If it's not the Brits, it's the Germans. If it's not the Germans, it's the Scandinavians. They can never win, or worse, against the French, which happens sometimes, more so to the south, but, you know. They're not as much with the drinking, but they do very loud parties, and it's annoying. Anyway. No, this one's no good. My favourite couple in Arknights. Yeah, I do really like them. They were in... well, they've been in a couple of things, but the last I saw them, personally, was in the Laterano event, right? Or did they appear in one after that? I think it was just... I think the Laterano event was the last one with them in. Dre mummies. I don't know. Yeah, Guy and Head is envoys, yep. Doesn't sound half bad. Where the Victorian noble lady got angry to have bumped into her. Wasn't it a Lithanian lady? The sprite was used for a Victorian noblewoman as well, but I think it was Lithanian in the event. I might be misremembering. It's hard to say because it's always the same woman and it's always the same fat cat. So it's like, it's always hard to tell who's who sometimes. What do you think, Yucatan? How do you like, is that, okay, I'm assuming it's Dremon Miss. Sounds good. Don't you have anything else to say? Every name I suggest, you just say it sounds good. Yeah, that's what I first read it as, Night Dremon. Really? Isn't Yucatan a place in America? Not sure if... Don't know if America country or America continent. Mexico. Okay, yes, it's Central America. Interesting. Please hypergriff Yucatan playable. That would be quite interesting. He would quite like him. I think it's a type of palm tree. Ah. But I really do think that all the names you suggest sound good, Russ. Russ or Russ, I'm not sure. I assume Russ because that would be Siurus or something. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that. No, no, it's not Sicarus, that's a different spelling. Nope, can't trust you. I'll need to go over them again. I mean, we're talking about our first... Yeah, okay, I figured they were talking about baby names. What I'm trying to say is that I'm definitely going to pick the best name. And you're going with Dremon. Anyway, is one to beat for now. Tamiops sounds pretty good too. Do they? Oh, right. We can also pick a nickname, something like Nut. Okay, how about we take it over to Yucatan and see what he thinks? Yes, how should we get child bullied while they're in school? Ain't you a Pokemon? Pipe down already. I could hear you shouting from outside. And what's this about a nut? Picking out names for your kid? Good day, matriarch. No, definitely not. Mind your own stupid business. Alright, no more teasing. Kjerag and his statue is done. We'll have a ceremony for it in a couple of days. Stormageddon, Dark Lord of All. I understand that reference. And I'm afraid I'll be very busy with everything involved in that. You two are going to have to handle everything that might pop up in our territory. I can handle it, just relax. If my darling little sister is handling it, there's no way I can relax. Oof. I'm not going to mess anything up this time. You won't get to yell at me. Yucatan, do make sure your wife doesn't wear that gormless look on her face out in public. I was going to say, as a husband, that's the worst thing you could do right there. Laugh at the sister's remark. Laugh it up, I'm telling you, Ratatos. I'm never going to see that without thinking of the Pokemon. I know it's not Ratatos, it's Rattata or something like that, but still. I've got my own plans this time. And when they come to fruition, that's Ensiodes. I've never actually figured out how to say... Oh no, I can't even think of his operator name now. Oh no, I keep wanting to say Snowson, but that's not the right name. Ah, Silverash. That's Ensiodes, isn't it? Or am I thinking of... Yeah. Is going to owe us Brown Tails a favour. Just you wait and see. Okay, yes, I was. Okay, good. I had to make sure. But yeah, I never actually learned how to say it. I always say Ensiodis, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm going to assume it's Greek in terms of name, but I never really looked it up. Oh? Well, I guess I'll just have to wait and see. I'll put my faith in you for now, but here's a word to the wise. Try and keep a level head. Kjerag statue, the Victorians, not to mention Ensiodis scheming. A lot of big things to worry about. Okay, so I'm going to assume... I was about to say we. There is no we. Victoria is a fictional country. I'm going to assume Victoria is probably putting some pressure on Kjerag. Although I feel that's probably a bit too soon. I mean, surely they're still licking their wounds from, you know, 1099, was it? Like, it's only been a year. But yeah, so they're probably trying to throw around their political power to get a bit stronger. That's my guess anyway, because I know Kjerag's a small state. I'm afraid we're not exactly in for a peaceful time here. Plus, depends on who ends up in charge. All the dukes do their own thing anyway. True. I swear, if Castor appears, is it Castor, the bitch, the old hag, the one that I don't particularly like? I think it's Duke Castor. I can't remember. If she appears, then I'll know that Victoria's up to no good. If it's one of the other ones, That guy looks cool. He reminds me of someone. What does he remind me of? He reminds me of an operator. It might just be the hair colour. I might be thinking of one of the Ursus girls. Maybe Zima, that might be the one I was thinking of. But yeah, it might just be because of the hair colour. Arknights. Outrageous. The Victorians have gone too far. You need only say the word, my saintess, and I'll gather my men and chase the louts out of Kjerag. Please calm down, Sir Arknights. The Victorian soldiers are only here to congratulate us on the completion of Kjerag's statue. I didn't even bother with that at that point, I just called it Kjerag. What kind of congratulating needs 2,000 men? It's a pretense. Okay, yeah, that is actually a lot of people. That's like a lot of people. For context, I think we only ever have like a couple of hundred people stationed at a base at one time outside of the UK. Like that, 2,000 is quite a lot of people. They set up camp at the foot of Mount Carlin. Those faithless bastards. Surely it would anger Kjerag and us to allow blasphemers at the ceremony. My saintess, are we really going to let them do as they please on our land? You are not wrong. I am well aware that they hold no reverence for Kjerag. It is that in their hearts. Then we should... That is precisely why we should not. Do you believe that our statue of Kjerag was built only for the faithful to revere? Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like they gatekeep people from churches. Look upon the statue. Oh. Damn, that is big. Okay, you know what? Fair. I can see now why that's such a big accomplishment to have it built. I was thinking it was just going to be like, you know, on square statue. I wasn't expecting it to basically be a fucking titan. Wait, so the K is silent? Why do they have it written then? Like, I know the J makes a Y sound. That's fine. I'm used to that. I've seen enough Scandinavian and German to know that. But these languages don't normally make the K or any letter silent, for that matter. That throws me off a bit. Rio de Janeiro looking. It does kinda. Just make it like, what is it? Arms out? Isn't it like a cross or something in Rio de Janeiro? Or I might be thinking of a different statue. 3 years ago, we accepted the proposal of the Silverash clan, and it was decided that atop Lake... Damn it, I knew I was going to have to say it out loud at some point. Silberneherze. I don't know. We would build a statue of Kjerag or Kjerag. Ugh. Silverheart. I was wondering if Silber would be silver, or if it was going to be a false friend. She would be solemn and stately, not stately. She would be merciful and monogamous. No, magnanimous. Okay. She has become that which lifts the spirits of the people of Kjerag. Kjerag. I'm just gonna pronounce it however I remember to pronounce it at the time. She has become a symbol of Kjerag to the outside world. As anyone should have predicted, there will be more visitors to Kjerag in the future, and with them will come many unavoidable challenges. You say that, but... There is no but, Sir Arctos. The people of Kjerag's faith in Kjeragander is unshakable. That is incomprehensible to outsiders. I don't know, I'm sure Laterano would understand. They have a lot of faith. Iberia probably would understand. Faithful or faithless, one who comes before this statue, don't do that, will find oneself bathed in her light. Oh, I don't know, maybe she likes it then. But, great saintess. I keep wanting to say saintless, like, I am one letter off from calling her a blasphemer. That isn't what's happening here. Bad. Shush. If they were just ordinary tourists, I wouldn't be sounding the alarm, but those men are the Victorian army. It's not the same. Are they an army? Or are they a noble's guard? I don't know of any noble that would require 2,000 soldiers. Victorian tourists are the worst. I feel like they did this deliberately to have the tourist meme as well. Like, they could have easily had Colombia do the same bravado and it would have worked just fine, but I think they've gone with this because, hey, Victorians, get drunk. Although I think Victoria has more stake in this area anyway, so it does make sense. I am just messing around, but still. Maybe they need resources after what happened in Victoria. No, it sounds plausible. That's pretty much what I'm getting at here, really, because it is weird that they would start, you know, puffing out their chest and pressuring other politics so soon after everything that happens, but unless there's, you know, a reason why they're risking it, because, you know, it's very soon, so there must be something that they really need. Or might they be Victoria herself? I don't see... Fuck, why can't I not remember any of the operators? You know the bitch I'm talking about. I can't see her here. Damn it. These puns aren't going to work if I can never remember the operator names. That and probably feeling like Victoria is losing its position as a great power. Most likely, yeah, they're probably trying to get as much, like, as many fingers into the pies again as they can. W can be hard to remember. No, when it said Victoria herself, I was... Oh god, what's her name? She literally is Victoria, and I can't even remember... Ah. No, not Horn, not Thaleach. Siege, there we go. I was gonna say, like, she is literally Victoria. Like, it's in her name. Yeah, Siege. Jesus Christ, we've got an entire main mission centered around her, and I can't even remember the name at the moment. Anyway, they've come to Kjerag on a mission of congratulations. See, that there is dumb. What the fuck is a mission of congratulations? You've got to know that's bullshit the moment you hear that. We have no reason to refuse or rebuff them. Well, they're clearly up to no good here. So, just in case... God, he does look so familiar. As it stands, I still do not endorse some of Sir Enciodi's overly risky decisions. Despite all the growth that they have brought to Kjerag, what has Enciodi's been up to the past 3 years? He's been making smaller moves on the mineral export issue. Could this Victorian business be another one of his disastrous schemes? I cannot say. I mean, I suppose it also wouldn't surprise me if a country like Kjerag would try to buddy up with a bigger nation for some, you know, extra added benefits. And I suppose when your options in that part of the map, okay, what's there? One side it's Victoria, the other side it's Colombia. So literally clowns to the left of him, jokers to the right. So it wouldn't surprise me as well if he's trying to strike a deal of some sort, treaties, maybe, alliances, something like that. You cannot say. I cannot say, Sir Arctos. Whatever Sir Enciodi's is plotting behind our backs, it will all be in the manner that he sees most fit. I, and the Vinebear Court alike, would not be familiar with his line of thought. They should just start to build a lot of banks with high secrecy. God, not again. Sometimes knowing too much is not a good thing. You mean to say... I'm just stating the facts, nothing more. The ceremony must go off without a hitch. For now, we'll make our preparations, whatever we can do, as best as we can. Understood. Oh, I understand, rather. You need not be so worried. Whatever may come, I keep adding the end there. Kjerag will protect her people. It took me until now to realise that's a bell and not a bottle. Oh, hello. Yeah. Wait. I could have thought you were called Yeda. Or Yada, rather. Oh, yeah, Yeda. Yeah, because it was like Kjerag, but without the G. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of someone else then. What is on your mind, Saintess? Hotel is so fluffy, yeah. I was pondering what Arctos said about Kjerag's statue. That was her op name. Oh, okay. I hope the ceremony goes smoothly. It will. Kjerag will protect her people, no? Why are they capitalising the H? I still hope we won't need to bother her this time. blue lipstick. Yeah, the blue lipstick is quite nice. Definitely matches the eyes and the hair as well, or the hair highlights and the nails. Blimey, she really is going in with all the blue. And I'm assuming Liberi. I don't think I have her, which is why I've only ever like seen her, so which is why I'm just sort of checking her out now. Whoa, Knights, you okay? Oh, I think I get what you mean. You wish for her to simply watch. Had to spoil her defense. You know what? When I eventually get mods around, I'm gonna have to make sure to let them know to not, like, automatically kick people for spamming, because sometimes it's necessary. I did read the previous one, but I haven't. It's been a while. It's one of those where I keep forgetting to read it again before starting the next, because it was one of those I did like towards the beginning. Anyway, wasn't she the free event operator? Oh, I might have her then. I've got so many now. How far in was you? Well, I did all of the stages, so I must have read it through, because that's what I tend to do. But it's been a while. I need to refresh it. Sometimes I forget to read through the previous stuff before doing this. I was getting better at it, and then I started to forget again. Okay. Kjerag must learn to face risks and challenges. A child can't spend its whole life in its mother's arms, yeah. That much is true. Ah, yet another chat has turned rather morose, rather. I don't know where I got remorse from. So basically nothing in the old stuff would count as spoiler risk. I think for this, I would say no, because I have read it, even though it has been a while. If there's something that I haven't remembered, it's my own fault. And to be honest, I'll read through it before the next stream anyway. Because I normally do. I normally try to refresh myself on stuff, but this time I forgot. She's talking about our chat. Yeah, when I was reading that, I was thinking, chat. Speaking of the statue of Yiraganda, I have half the mind to give that Arktos a slap. Damn. Why? He got that big statue's face out of some ancient records, correct? The one it's got right now. Did he really have to say that Yiraganda's appearance is preserved in these books? You are not to deviate from them. Who says Who says Yiraganda's face is so wide? Oh, is that where the wide goddess bit comes from? I wasn't expecting the wide to be in the face, to be fair. Definitely deserves a slap or two. Saintess? Enya? Why'd you turn so quiet? Oh, was it her decision? No, you're just teasing me again. Surely. It was her decision, wasn't it? Could I... No, could Yiraganda actually have such a wide face? I mean, she doesn't. I don't think she has a wide face. She's got a wide head because of the hair, but I wouldn't say her face is wide. Hello, Merwind. Also, I feel like getting slapped in the face by a goddess will just disintegrate you. I'll remember that statement. In 2 days, the saintess will perform the early morning blessing in celebration of the completion of Yuraganda. That is so... I hate how I constantly try to put the N there. Anyway. In completion of Yar's statue, I'm just going to say Yar because I know who it is. Here is your invitation, my lord. Ah, him. I also love how the English voice actor has the same moustache, or at least in the photo. It's like it's like, wow, they hired the actual Viscount. No, it's not Viscount, it's Viscount, isn't it? Or something stupid like that. Ah, Sir Ensiodis. Ensiodis, yeah. That is how Kjerag's folk address you, yes? I love all the purple as well. Like the purple sort of like muted blue as well. He is very dapper. He is very camp. Apparently they don't say the S in Viscount. But why? Where's it come from? It doesn't even make sense if you were to say it's... Oh, because it's French. Like, that wouldn't even make sense because you would pronounce the S in the middle of the word. Like, where is the S missing? It's one of the few letters that don't disappear when you talk. Anyway. Weird, I was so sure that you streamed the last event, but I can't find... No, I didn't. It was one of those I read way back when it first started. And then I did the rerun, but I didn't do it on stream because I had already read the story and I didn't really want to reread it because it's not really the same when you reread something live. So it was one of those events where I just didn't do live. You are far too kind. We had come specifically for this purpose, and I would not have dared trouble you for a special invitation. Worry not, my boys, and I will arrive on time, all to celebrate the completion of our statue of Yuraganda. Oh, blessed Yuraganda. I won't necessarily say that I trust him. He's a bit too camp. He gives me pantomime villain vibes. You seem to have adapted well to life in Kjerag. Kjerag's scenery is a beauty. Her dish is unique, and her people most lively. What's not to like? Not for nothing does Her Grace so often praise Kjerag's natural bounties. I dare say it's lived up to its reputation. Okay, who is your Grace, though? Or who is Her Grace to you in this case? Her Grace flatters us. Which one? It better not be Caster. To have esteemed guests from afar praise us in such a way is an honour, for Kjerag and Silverash clan both. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, there only is one female Duke now, Duke Caster, because the other one died in the I was about to say the previous story. We're still playing that story. Unless What's-Her-Face took over. Although I don't know if she would technically be doing Duke stuff now. But because besides her... Yeah, besides her, all the other Dukes and Counts are blokes. I mean, I suppose, yeah, I guess Delphine... I don't know if she becomes Duke, but if she does, then... she could be an option, but I kind of doubt that she'll appear. I feel like she would have appeared in the, some of the images I'd have seen if that was the case. Anyway. No need to be so modest, Ensiodes. Though we came here to congratulate you on your completion of the statue, I can say that I've been thoroughly captivated by Kjerag's charms during my stay. I hope that Her Grace, magnanimous as she is, can't you say great as she is, will allow me to extend my pleasurable stay in Kjerag after the ceremony. Yeah, that's true. Delphine's territory is sort of like on the other side of... So, Ensiodes, surely you'll permit me to do some sightseeing, yes? But of course. Considering that my lord is eager to gain a deeper understanding of Kjerag, I see no reason to refuse. Though I would note that in this season, Kjerag's winds are bitterly cold, and many unseen dangers lurk atop the mountains. I wonder if we'll be dealing with that stuff again. You know, the gimmicks from before. You and your guards will need to bundle up warmly. I would also request that you steer clear of certain dangerous areas during your tour, so as to avoid blizzards and frostbite. Truly a most considerate warning. Kjerag really is a bit too chilly, but don't you worry, Sir Ensiodes. That's hardly a problem for us. A thick coat shall do the trick. Well, it better. You're British, for fuck's sake. Well, Victorian. Same thing. You should deal with the cold. Of course, speaking personally, I prefer to relax in a warm cabin with a roaring fireplace to... traipsing... There we go. I forgot that word existed. To traipsing about a snowy wonderland atop some mountain, with some fondue afterwards. Oh, that flavour. I am relieved to hear you say that, my lord. Relieved? Oh, heavens no, I wouldn't go that far. I'm afraid you can't feel too relieved, Sir Ensiodes. You should keep your wits about you. The pantomime villain. Hello, Code. Me seeing someone walking about with short and sneaker at -10 in Scotland. Yeah, literally. Please, elaborate. Oh, your relationship with Her Grace notwithstanding, I'm afraid there are many things that I am not at ease to speak about. Our friend, so kind to those of lower station, with such affection for Kjerag, but is this affection returned by the worthy? Patience certainly has its limits. And if our cooperation within Kjerag continues along a rough path, well, should Her Grace decide her patience has reached an end, I'm sure we would both rather not let things come to that, Sir Ensiodes. I assume pantomime So, a pantomime is a type of play, a type of theatre. It has the same sort of campiness as like a musical, but it isn't music related. There might be a musical number, but it isn't a musical. It just sort of has that same vibe. It's often like very comedic, and typically follows a lot of like the fairy tales. Usually, there are some other ones, but you know, stories like Dick Whittington and some other stuff. It's also that stereotype, like, you know, where it's like the audience yells at an actor on stage, "He's behind you." That's where it comes from. It's sort of a bit that happens in a lot of the plays. Pantomime villains are often very camp, very flamboyant. They're Disney villains, or at least old school Disney villains, are very much based on pantomime villains. I don't think it's written with a H, I'm not sure. I understand your meaning, my lord. As for that cooperation, I will give you my response within the next few days. I will not keep Her Grace waiting too long. Alright. I'm looking forward to hearing some good news from you then. You'll be the first to know. Having handed over the invitation, I have no further need to trouble you, my lord. I look forward to seeing you at the ceremony in 2 days. Pantomime also has a lot of like surreal stuff in it as well. Like it's very like a lot of like random bullshit. Like I remember one, I think it was like the celebrity pantomime they used to do during Christmas. I think it was Dick Whittington, and one of like the sort of like side villains, like one of the smaller villains, was like owning this shop or was like working at this shop, and someone walks in and says, "Hey, do you have any nail varnish?" He went, "No, it hasn't been invented yet," and like no question about that. Like there's some really random stuff. I think that had Eddie Izzard playing the cat in that play as well, if I remember correctly. Anyway, that Kjerag fellow didn't even offer a hello as he passed. What a stuck-up prick. You seem a little bit too old to be using that terminology, my friend. You seem like the sort of bloke that would slap someone across the back of the head for saying that, but I don't know, maybe it's not. It's just a show that it's just a show he's put on for me. A show? You men of learning, spending your days playing your games. Harold, I can tell you've been in a bad mood these past few days. Is he giving you trouble? Perish the thought. Sure, the lad's got some skills, but nothing to lose sleep over. Alright, enough of that. No use trying to hide from what's coming, so let's go do what must be done. Good to hear that you know what you're doing. If that's all, then I best hurry off. I'm counting on you to handle those fancy knobs, Harold. Wait just a moment there. Did you not go drinking without me again? Just one moment. Set the drink aside. Did you finish the fondue I was only halfway done with? Jeez. This thing looks familiar. Oh god. Grezi Hadet. I don't know if I said that properly. Mamochka. Don't worry, I can do it. Unintelligible. That answers my previous question then. Whoa. Who's there? Who has the guts to ambush me? Oh. How long have I been asleep? Oh, my butt hurts. Yeah. This ride's real bumpy. Guess where did I get guess from? It feels like my whole body is shaking apart. That's much comfier. The girl sits upright, picking up the book she was using to pass the time. My brain auto-corrected, which had rolled under the chair at some point. How does a book roll under... Okay. And stuffing it into a bag. Nothing wrong if Artos likes to dress as a schoolgirl from time to time. Oh, I don't know why that tickled me a bit. She does a big stretch, spotting something out of the carriage window. So this is Kjerag. It's just snow. I mean, I feel like you should probably be used to that. I would say why, but it's written all over your outfit. And mountains. It's got a few more of those in Ursus, but other than that, what's the difference? Snow everywhere, dry and cold. Don't see what's worth you always going on about. I thought that announcement was about to go into Sandman. It sounded like the beginning of Mr. Sandman. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Attention passengers, the train is arriving at the destination, the base of Mount Karlan, Kjerag. All passengers, please prepare your luggage and alight in an orderly fashion. Alight? Please commit arson through the carriages 1 to 2. Unless they meant a line, but I'm not sure. Kind of want that as a notification music. Wait, alight means exiting? Really? I know of like alight as in to set something alight, but I've never heard that be used in that way. Is it arson if it was asked of you by the owner? Good point. For those passengers continuing on to the city, transfer at platform 2 or take the bus. For those passengers continuing on to Lake Silberneherze or to see the newly completed statue of Joranganda, please transfer at platform 3. Welcome to Kjerag. We wish you a pleasant journey. Phew, here at last. Hypergriff surprises me who read a lot of... I mean, honestly, yeah, half the time I see some of the stuff that they write and I just think, just use the more often used words, please. Like, I just read it and I'm like, no one uses this word to mean this. I know that's what it means, but no one uses it that way anymore. Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry about that. Have a nice shop, Merwin. We'll be frank though, a light is very commonly used where I'm from. Really? Blimey. Phew, finally made it out. Wow, crazy. The station is way too crowded. Alright, let me see. Get off the train and turn left. Leave through the ticketing gates and then... Hey, what's the deal with this map? Apparently the map is mooing. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, that's what Burn Beast looks like. I don't think I've ever actually... it might have been shown in another event and I've forgotten it, but... Huh. So, allow me to introduce everyone, the new operator. I'm just saying, like, 'cause it looks like it's wearing the sort of outfits you see the operators wear. Huh? A burden beast? Why is there a burden beast in the station? It was shown in the ads about this event. Ah, that might be why I recognize it. Still more useful than Frostleaf. No! They really did her dirty compared to the, compared to what she's like in the story. You look like a real tough one. Oh, young lady, could this be your first time in Kjerag? Not bad, Mushina? I'm never sure if the H is just ignored and it's Muz, or if that makes a sh sound. I always say stuff like Mushina or something like that, but I don't know how it actually is pronounced. How do you figure that one out? I have an eye for foreigners. I pick them out with just a glance. You could say that this burden beast's our own Kjerag specialty. One named by the great Saintess herself. God, every time I want to say saintless, it is such a bad... Existing before her intended mechanic. I don't understand why they don't just apply the mechanic to her, you know, posthumously. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be posthumously, she's still there, but you get what I mean. Also, it's not posthumous anyway, it's posthumously. Fucking hate the English language. It's spelt posthumous, say posthumous. Anyway. They're called, what was it again? Oh, right. They're called Bang Bang Burden Beast. Huh? Bang Bang Burden Beast? Moo. That's right. That's what they're called. Look here, young lady. Over there. Over here, rather. If you want to take the burden beast for a ride, just press the button here. And the pen opens. In a station? No. I will say I was not expecting to be mooing anytime soon in Arknights. Who named this? The Saintess, apparently. Enyo. Alright, settle down, settle down. Did I miss that? Yeah, he mentioned that it was named by the Saintess herself. It could also just be bullshit, but still. Yeah, Scarf mentioned it could just be a trick to get tourists. We've been taming these beasts for a long while now. Each and every one of them hand-picked, and they're smart to boot. Wherever you're heading, just put the fare in the pouch on the burden beast when you get there and you're solid. Sounds fun. Can I really ride this burden beast down the street? That's super cool. I'm in. Hey, Mushina, what happens if someone just doesn't pay? Cocks shotgun. I think you'll find out, young lady. It's not quite so easy to cut and run in Kjerag. Didn't you see the disclaimer over there? No. Let's take a look. In the case of any breach of contract by the customer, the company holds no responsibility for attacks by the supplied burden beast, or any other bodily injury or loss, damage, or property. So pay up or we'll run you for your phones. Oh, really? That's interesting if that's the case. Will the burden beast take the cash itself or something? It has a fucking... it has a fucking license plate. I didn't even see that the first time. Well, alright then. That's exactly how you should handle fare dodgers. I'll definitely give it a try if I get the chance later. That's great to hear, young lady. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Welcome to Kjerag. Oh, wait a second, Mushina. He sure walks fast. I was going to ask him which way I should go. If I cross over here... that should be right? Platform 3, ends up at platform 9 3/4. Huh? Uh-oh. Halt! Gather up! Form up! Yes, sir. Why are there soldiers in the train station? Did something happen? Attention! Aye. No need to worry. Last time I saw them buy some knickknacks to take home. Maybe they just came for the sightseeing. Though it looks like their uniforms aren't very warm. You see, that young fellow over there, they're so cold his nose is running. I mean, wipe your nose already. Where are those coats I bought you? Why aren't you wearing them? Harold, please. Those coats you bought. They've got... I heart snow stitched on. What's the problem? I think they look great. Fucking pantomime villain, I swear. I think they look great too. Alright, you keep wearing yours then. I like the... Wait, who just said that? Hey, wait. Who's the kid? Oh yeah, that's cute. Should be Hypergriff merch. It should be Monster Siren records. Like vinyls and such. Gremlin energy really does. You can also see the teeth. Like little fangs. What in the Slime Rancher is this music? Me? Oh, don't mind me. You guys keep talking. I was just curious as to why there was a big crowd blocking the way. So I had to look... so I had a look-see. When I heard you all talking, I couldn't help but join in. All while the whole 2,000 men in the back. I sincerely hope there isn't 2,000 of them in this case. That would be completely bad for a building this size. No need to apologize. You are a lady of excellent taste. Excellent taste? You mean me? You sure can call them... you sure can call them like you see them. I was just looking at those coats myself. The I Heart Snow is a little kitschy. Kitschy? Ooh, it's been a while since I've said the word. But they really are super warm. Can you crank the music a tad bit? I can put it up on stream side. Hello, Red. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Actually, what is the volume at? Oh yeah, it is high. Okay, the volume was just low in the game. Because normally I can have my stream audio at medium, but this time I couldn't. Huh. I gotta say, Harold, you're right. Lazy really does have excellent taste. That guy's probably so sick of Harold's shit now. Say, Dedushka, you're not just ordinary tourists, are you? What are you guys doing in Kjerag? I can't remember what Dedushka means. Oh, you know what? Fine. Thank you, game, for letting me know. Dedushka, a sign for grandfather, I believe. Fair enough, I suppose you're about the same age as my no-good daughter back home. Well, I mean, if it's your daughter, I think she's added on a few years to you. As for what we're here to do, we're just here for sightseeing, same as you. I'm not just here for sightseeing, though. Oh, right. Do you know how to get to Platform 3? Platform 3? Yeah, I'm supposed to transfer there to get to Lake Silberneherze. Gesundheit. I'm guessing you don't know either then. Damn, I better go ask someone else then. Hold. Huh? If it's Platform 3 you're after, then you've come to the right man. If you were to ask who knows best the nooks and crannies of this terminal, I, Harold Craigavon, would be your answer. Where the fuck did they get that surname from? Yes, the Victorian noble. Let's find the most obscure British surname we could find. Oh wow, are you for real? Entirely. I would never lie to a lady. Since I took my first step off the train 1 month ago, I have found myself a captive of this bustling terminal. And whiled away the hours perusing every shop, to the point that I was invited to cut the ribbon for the opening of that souvenir shop there. They took the name Craig and British nobilized it, pretty much. Actually, what was it again? They basically... No, I'm sorry. They've basically called it Craig River, is what he's called. Because Avon means river in Britannian. I dare say that the bird and beasts here treat my fellows and I a touch bit kinder than your average tourist. Googled it and Northern Ireland came up. Ah, yeah, blame Northern Ireland. You never heard of the River Craig? No. If there is one, which wouldn't surprise me, I haven't heard of it. Huh, you sure about that? I mean, look, the bird and beast you're talking about is nibbling on that guy's clothes. Because he likes him. But yeah, Craigavon is straight up a town in Northern Ireland. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, just props to these soldiers as well for, you know, standing at ease while a literal animal is munching on their uniforms. It's as you say, this little fellow is a pea in a pod. I don't think your man was expecting to be stuck in that particular pod. Phew, you're too much. Alright, that's enough of that. I need to hit the road. I hope I can get to Lake Silberneherze before it's dark. Mr. Sandman, bring me a true story. Hold it. Listen. Kjerag is a Scottish, Irish, and Welsh masculine given name. Yeah, that makes sense because it did originate from Britain, like, you know, before anything else came there. Did you hear that, young lady? Hear what? That platform announcement? Correct. It happens to be announcing the arrival of the train at platform 3. And it seems that I, coincidentally, am headed the same way as you. You are? To put it more plainly, my destination is the statue of Kjerag atop Lake Silberneherze. Wait, did I read that bit? Oh, whoops. Not just my destination, mind you. All these upstanding young fellows as well. We're all getting on that train. In 2 days' time, everyone will be gazing upon that grand statue, and that's precisely why we're here. Oh? This Kjerag statue they built, is it really that amazing? Perhaps so. As a tourist myself, I do think it will become quite the popular attraction. Now, with that all said, I am hoping I could have the pleasure of your company on our little tour, young lady. Oh yeah, this was... Bruh. That was an hour. That was an hour and a bit. Oh yeah, now we're back to the Sherlock Holmes music. And now it is way too loud. Like, I'm not losing my mind here. Like, surely at least someone here knows of the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law, right? Like I can't be the only one who thinks of it when I hear this. Let's see. Well, I mean, okay, it's just a thing, but still. Wait, what did I miss? I wonder if Victoria will be the villains of this story. Kjerag is so cold. We're going to be frozen solid if we continue fighting out here. It's a good thing we have these emergency heaters that can keep nearby operators warm. We can avoid being frigid by staying near them. This has gotten loud again. Maybe a friendly joint trading session. Maybe, who knows? Standing around an emergency heater lets us activate other heaters quickly. I'll do a demo.
I'm listening.
Okay, so yeah, you shoot to activate it. Or, you know, you attack it to activate is what I mean. We successfully activated the other emergency heater so that other area shouldn't be cold anymore.
Here I am.
Oh, I was literally just pointing at that. But if there are no operators standing on the damper at its right side, it will gradually stop working. Okay. And this is where she comes in.
Do not resist your fate. There
Keep in mind it's important that you hit heaters from inside of a heater that's already lit. Right, okay.
Mission accomplished.
I have moved all of them to the graveyard.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, here we go. Level 20. Alright, box standard. Dum, dum. Oh, wait, postcard. No, it's not. That's not a postcard. It looks like a postcard because it looks 2D, but it wasn't. It was a box. I'm embarrassed. Oh. I was going to say, why was that so small?
Mission time. Let's see.
I love his voice.
Fight today.
I feel like the music is now loud. Let me have a look at it. Burden Beast blind boxes. Such a smash hit. Onboard services ran out of stock for a time. That means this batch couldn't have come sooner, and the train attendants will be delighted to trade other goods for it. Blind boxes from Cultural Industries in collaboration with Bang Bang Burden Beast. Collect all 9, including a limited edition secret Burden Beast. Note, pray faithfully to the newly erected Kjerag statue, and your odds of drawing the secret one go up. I like that the music keeps getting faster and faster. Yes, the unanimously elected statue. Oh, hello. I am not going to say that name. How do I even begin saying that name? Just night. Remember them? Yes, I've definitely come across them before, and I thought they looked really cool with the masks. They're from Break the Ice, aren't they? Or was it one of the other? Gate. Wait, so Gate? No. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Are you guys gonna actually say something? Let's go. There we go. Take this. Charge! Have none of you had anything to eat today? Again? Ma'am, we can't anymore. We're spent. Ah, Degen. Get up. What did I teach you? Also, hot. Stand up and grip your weapons tight. Yes, ma'am. Ah. Too slow and not enough force. Your art's too rushed, and your tactics too inflexible. There's some synergy among you, and that's about it. Overall, you're still too weak. Of course we're no match for you. A compliment from you makes this training more than worth it. It's not enough. One day I'll shatter a boulder with a single bare hand, just like you, ma'am. Just you alone. Looks like you've had enough rest. Do it again. Huh? Ma'am, this is bad. Don't panic. Whew. What happened? There's trouble. Things are looking bad at the foot of the mountain. We can't handle it on our own. It's real serious, ma'am. You should head over right... You should head right over. Yeah, it's very serious. Train. Oh, God. We have way too many of these in Arknights. Whoa, it's time to move. Yes, dear, that's how trains work. Mom, hurry. What? That's why I told you not to run around on the train. Are you hurt? Look, Mum, a foreigner with a funny hat. God, this has got to be like a small child. Don't say things like that. And don't point at people. The Saintess has no patience for rude children. Now apologise. Sorry. I'm truly sorry, sir. You'll have to forgive my boy. You know what? The kid's right. He has got a funny foreigner with a funny hat. I love it when they name them after something that they say. Fuck it, Caster. No bother. Please, excuse me. My seat is just up ahead. Brilliant. I do like that Arknights have been doing this more often, where they just sort of like very kind of like sassily change the names of these characters. I'll repeat it, Caster is Maggie Thatcher without a doubt. You know, you're not entirely wrong. Although I will say, at least Thatcher sort of puts Britain's interests in mind some of the time. Caster has only always been for herself. Although the harsh and absolutely bitchiness, I definitely will say, is yes. The train is evidently above capacity. Or maybe you should get rid of your massive cannon. Roughly half locals and half sightseers. Peculiar for a sightseeing train. That sounds normal to me. But a Saxon in a corner at the back seems strange too. There's movement inside. Contraband livestock, perhaps? No other abnormalities, and no strange characters worth keeping an eye on. No, because the strange character is talking right now. Intelligence mentions nothing other than a train ride to Lake Silberneherze. Indeed, there are no apparent clues. I should find the opportunity to inspect the cabins. For the past few moments, he has been feeling a kind of strange tremor in his seat back. The kid kicking the seat, I guess. Is there perhaps some strange beast that kicks seat backs on Kjerag trains? Yes, they're known as children. As though dissatisfied with his indifference, the kicking intensifies. After a moment, the child sitting behind him pokes his head out. Mr. Funny Hat, Mr. Funny Hat! Are you some kind of train freak? Jeez. I saw you 2 days ago, too. You saw me? Yeah. Mister, did you fall in love with trains because you had never seen tracks or trains? Mister, why did you clear your throat? It's okay, I'm not going to make fun of you. This train is really amazing. I love it too. Mum told me that it's all thanks to the amazing Saintess and Sir Enziodis. And now Kjerag has blessed us all. How about I lend you my model train? We can play trains. We'll drive a train together. Put your toys away. Go back to your seat and stop bothering strangers. I'm truly terribly sorry that he has bothered you again. Rest assured, I'll teach him some manners. No, it's fine. This hat. It really looks so strange. Getting self-conscious now. I think it'd be really cute if he gives the hat to the kids at some point. I say that mainly just because I want to see what he looks like. I know they're all different. I know it is like multiple Trilbury Ashes, but still. There are quite a few passengers today. It seems this new Kjerag statue is very popular. Every time I get on trains here, it reminds me of the arenas of the Kazimierz Major. Ah, yes, are people fighting in the cabins or something? Is that hat actually a Trilbury? I have no idea. I am not good with hats, I do not know what is what. Every time I get on the trains here, it reminds... Oh, they just added a new bit. Yow! Something bit my toe. The fuck? Why do you have your shoes off for that to happen? Is this a foul beast? Nah. Ow, please have mercy, foul beast. That's funny because you can literally say, please have mercy, foul beast. Hey. You're going to just let it go? You sure that's alright? I'm pretty sure pets aren't allowed on this train. Indeed, that's the rule, but not everything is inspected so closely. They do cut their fellow countrymen some slack every now and then. Relax, this kind of foul beast is usually kept in sacks. It should be no problem. I feel that's somewhat inhumane, but okay. Let us speak of other things. Come, young lady. My cabin is just ahead. Yes, I know foul beast is a bird. I just find it funny because you can also say foul beast, which can make it sound even more dramatic. Phew. Finally, a seat. It was so crowded back there. I didn't expect tickets for this train to be so hard to come by. Thanks for the help, Dadushka. It was the least I could do, young lady. No need for the fancy title. Just call me Rosalind. As the young lady wishes. Please, now you're just trolling. Rosalind. It's a name that suits you well. Riveting sounds to it. I'm just going to keep saying Leto, it's a lot easier. It's pretty great, isn't it? My Mamochka picked it. I'm assuming Mamochka is... No, what is Mamochka? I thought Matushka was mother. What do I call you? He introduced himself earlier. My name is Harold. Of course, you can also keep calling me Dedushka, if please you. You're very lucky. Had you missed this train, you likely would not make it to Lake Silberneherze in time. Maybe the difference between Russian and Ursine? Maybe. Or it might be a regional thing. Maybe there's other parts of Russia and or surrounding countries. Mamochka is just mummy. Oh, okay, so it's sort of like a informal name for it. And I'm guessing Matushka would be mother? Because I've definitely heard it before, because they say Matushka in Honkai. For real? Good thing I made it then. You're heading to Lake Silberneherze too, aren't you? What are you doing there? I believe I've already answered this question. Well, yeah, I was about to say, because he also already mentioned his name before. Kjerag's landscapes are truly magnificent. Of course, I must feast my eyes upon the sights she has to offer. You can't fool me. There's not a single guy in your whole gang who looks like a tourist. We don't look the part to you. Nope. You look more like you came looking for trouble. Us? Perish the thought. Anyone who says perish the thought is immediately guilty of whatever it is you accuse them of. I'm so enamored of Kjerag's scenery and culture, I'm even contemplating spending my retirement here. But you better not be like 2 days away from retirement. Well, then again, you've got a voice actor, so you're an operator, so you won't die, but still. Yes, right. So long as there are no major issues, we shall remain nothing but tourists, naturally. And what if... How about you, Rosalind? You speak the Kjerag tongue fairly well for a tourist. Is this your first time here? Somebody's changing the subject hard and fast. Whatever, I didn't get to this part, did I? You could call me half Kjerag. Even if I don't really feel like one at all, I grew up in Ursus with my Mushka. Oh, so your mother is Ursine? Yep, but she told me I was born in Kjerag, and my papa is from here. Ah, yes, I wonder if he happens to be a guy whose name looks very similar to Never mind. I'm not going to make the joke because I can no longer say the fucking vegetable. I don't remember much about anything that happened when I was a kid. I guess you could call this a vacation? I see. By the way, I've been meaning to ask since we met. What is that box you're holding, Rosalind? Yes, what is that box? Because I didn't realise there was one. Oh, this? Forgive me if that intrudes upon your privacy in any way. You need not answer. It's okay, it's not really a secret or anything. I'm just figuring out how to explain it. It's something that my Mamushka left to me. My. Please accept my condolences. I'm sorry to raise such a painful topic, Rosalind. Truly sorry. What's so painful about this? I'm here to fulfill Mamochka's wishes. Don't make me laugh while I try to drink your attempts at his name are... The worst thing is, though, I was trying to make a joke about how his name looks a little bit like a certain vegetable, but I can't get the word out. And it's killing me now. Yes, Artichoke, there we go. Fucking Christ. Yeah. Hello, Degen. Madam Degen, everything is okay now. I've taken care of everything that needs taken care of. Thank you so much, madam. If it wasn't for you, who knows what would happen to me. Thank Kjerag I'm still alive. This is all that I can do. Sorry, it's not a pretty sight. There wasn't any other way. Ma'am, you have blood all over you. Maybe you should clean up first. Later. Time is of the essence. Even though I may have solved the problem for now, I can't guarantee this will be the end of it. The most important thing is to find the one we're looking for. But ma'am, we got news that they're already leaving the station. Asking the railway to stop the train would only cause a panic. Stop the train? There's no need for that. What else can we do? Look down. Does she have 3 swords? Wait. The train is about to pass right under us. Yes. It looks like 3 swords. Wait, ma'am? Her figure as she descends upon the train seems both lighter than snow and heavier than stone. And now she's riding the top of the train. Okay. Yep, there it is. Right then. Where might they be? Oh, I forgot to read the stage description, didn't I?
医療チームの皆さん、準備はいいですか？作戦開始後もフローに従って行動してくださいね。ついてきて。There's enemies.
That's useless. Well, it's not really. I can just do this, but still.
これ以上は進ませません。
I'm here to help.
どこに向かう？こっち向け。
Solid positioning.
Gameplay, oh my god. Yeah, it's only been nearly 2 hours. Alright, frigid arts. Oh my, you actually need stuff. Shove the coals in, Myrtle. I love how I make Myrtle do literally anything except for her role.
Oh, it's finally my turn.
Finally my turn. Sorry. Oh, those players were not here for gameplay. It's adorable. I really like the voice and the accent.
Can you do it?
Mission accomplished.
Well, okay, that was the tiny bit of gameplay that you guys will get for this stream. I like how April and Lina now have Aussie voices when we're getting an Aussie 6-star in the next banner. Oh, really? I haven't really been paying attention to what the next banner will be. Karma has to bonk me with the with this voice, I would say, Lina. There shall be no bonk, I completely understand. In my memories, I see a vast field of snow. I remember when I was little, I sat on a wooden bed. The fireplace crackled while a snowstorm blew outside. Oh, the next event's going to be in Rimbilliton, finally! The sound of the wind whispered into my ears. There was a large hand stroking my head, and there was someone putting me to bed. And I drifted off to sleep in that warm, calming sensation. I used to think that was Ursus. But Mamochka told me, "Niet, Rosalind, that wasn't Ursus. That was Kjerag. That was Kjerag wind. That was Kjerag snow. That was where I was born." So, it wasn't until you entered secondary school that you learned you were born in Kjerag? That's right, Mamochka never told me before. I thought she was kidding at first. I don't remember much of my childhood. All I can picture is snow everywhere, and there's snow everywhere in Ursus too. Oh, hello Cat. Aren't you streaming? Hello, welcome in. Enjoy your stay while you do stuff. Making food. Ah, okay. How was I supposed to know? Well, now that you mention it, they are alike in that way. However, from what I remember, Ursus is colder than Kjerag. That is true. Ursus is colder. Have you been? Many years ago. I didn't have much chance to sightsee, though. What a shame. Then I'll be your guide the next time you visit. Forget the rest of Ursus. Deity Grifferberg is a sight in itself. I suppose St. Petersburg is okay. Sweetie, is your name Brutus by any chance? Et tu, Brute. Very well then. It seems I may have to get myself a couple of coats to keep me warm. But until I have the opportunity to visit Ursus and take you up on your offer, let me be your guide instead. No, shush cat. I'll start by telling you about this train's destination, the newly built statue of Kjeraganda. It is built atop the island in the middle of Lake Silberneherze. Very conspicuous. You'll see it as soon as you step outside the station. Wait, isn't conspicuous when it's, you know, not obvious? Isn't that what conspicuous means? Isn't inconspicuous when it's very obvious? Oh, maybe I've got it the wrong way round this whole time. Of course, for you. Oh, wait, oh, so I have been getting it the other way around this entire time. Huh. Of course, for you, the statue is not the point of your trip. You came to Kjerag for something more important than sightseeing. Yeah, sure did. I need to take a good look at the Kjeraganda statue for my Mamochka. Though, it's something she stressed before she left us. I sort of go in and out of an accent, and I don't even know what the accent is. Your smooth brain isn't inconspicuous. Shut up! Then I'll head up the mountain to Lake Silberneherze. I'm not even trying anymore, I'm sorry. I need to take the box to the peak. Isn't it dangerous up those mountains? Anyway, what's inside? No idea. She never told me. She just said I had to dump what's inside on the mountain, and that she'd be satisfied if I did. I mean, that sounds like ashes, to be honest, but I'm assuming not. Unless she was cremated and put into the box afterwards. Coming to your foreign homeland all by yourself, only to fulfill your mother's wishes. What a kind, faithful daughter. It moves my very soul. Oh, shut up, you pretentious twat. Yeah, that's really too much. What are your plans after that? After I take this up the mountain, I'm not too sure. I might travel around. I might look for my papa. Is your father still in Kjerag? Perhaps I could offer my assistance in searching for him. For real? But I don't even know his name, and I don't remember what he looks like. Oh, believe me, the resemblance is uncanny. But Mamochka told me he was very handsome. Ah, handsome fellow. I feel like he would know all about that. Yeah, I guess he used to be a famous, handsome guy. Like, pretty popular too. All right. And she told me my eyes look just like his. Famous, handsome man from Kjerag. If you're thinking Silver Ash, no, you're way off base. Do you know anyone like that? To have a daughter your age, he could only have done the deed while studying in Victoria. Who's? No, that'd be far too outrageous. Ursus in those days. Could it be? Could it be what? I must give this some more thought. I really hope we'll be able to find him. You're hoping for a touching father-daughter reunion? I mean, if he ain't been around her entire life, I highly doubt that. Ugh. Not exactly. I hope to beat the shit out of him. That's what I'm expecting, anyway. Oh, hello. All I want is to see what this bastard who's been gone for over a decade even looks like. Oh, that's music. It's been a long time since I've seen that headwear. Welcome aboard the New Saintus Express. Our train has reached cruising speed. You may appreciate the finest natural sights that Kjerag has to offer through the windows on both sides of the train. Snow, mountains, mountains, and mountains. Pom-pom evolved. During our journey, we have a variety of local Kjerag delicacies available for purchase. What would Kjerag food be like? I mean, what is Kjerag based on? Is it based on like it's based on Nordic things, isn't it? So I don't know, smørbrød. Oh, is it smørbrød? You know, the open sandwiches, salmon, herring. During our journey, we have a variety. Oh, I read a bit. Oh, Kjerag is Switzerland. Damn. I'm dumb. Well, I don't know then. What's Swiss food like? Mix of Nordic and Swiss. Okay. Fondue. Is fondue Swiss? Anyway. Oh, it's probably going to mention it now, but... Oh, no, it didn't. Anyway. From all our favourite treats like yogurt snacks to the ever-popular Bird and Beast blind boxes. Is that basically just like loot boxes but for food? And even Carlin Trade's limited edition mountain ice waters. Oh, so like Fiji water. Everything we have on offer is produced locally, handpicked by the Saintess herself, and guaranteed to be of the finest quality, and therefore twice the cost of literally anything else you could buy here. And Toblerone. I can't believe that. I can't believe that fondue is Swiss. Anyway. You create a gachapon. Please feel free to browse our selections. Excuse me, I have a question. What can I get you today, good sir? I'm not buying anything. These delicacies are not to your fancy? How about this limited edition mountain ice water? This is the Tri-Clan's... I was about to say Tri-Clan. This is the Tri-Clan's official drinking water, and it's Saintess's personal favourite. We don't have many in stock today. To be fair, good mineral water is absolutely banging, especially when it's ice cold. A rare opportunity. It can be yours right now for just 4 francs. Oh god. Shit, they're using francs. It's even worse. Holy Saintess, 4 francs? I could buy out a restaurant for that price. Hey chat, how much is 4 francs? I'm assuming not the real world equivalent, because that sounds like a lot. It's a little pricey, but just look at the packaging. I was right. This clean, pure sensation. It's a perfect fit for your splendid appearance. I'll pass. This is an excellent opportunity to spend the Duke's money. Have you ever thought about that? Just Caster somewhere in her office suddenly gets a bill for like, I don't know, 100 francs. Just puts their heart out. Four Swiss francs is €4.17. Oh, that's heavily underwhelming. I'll take a blind box, thank you. Oh, he's trying his luck with the gacha. Okay. Thank you very much. I do always like it when gacha games suddenly have like a canon gacha system somewhere in the world. It always amuses me. Like there's some level of self-awareness to it. Imagine he's just sending Caster some surprise bang 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 beast blind boxes. just walks into her office one day and there's a bunch of boxes written in Swiss Norse. And it's just like, the fuck? How long until the next station? This train is a non-stop limited express. The next stop will be the terminus, Lake Silberneherze. Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying. We are about 2 hours from our destination. Damn, actually Kjerag's quite a big country. If you would like to stop somewhere during our journey to better take in the sights along the way, we also offer regular trains that stop at every station en route. Okay, thank you. I do still wonder if there will be like a Murder on the Orient Express sort of vibe. You are very welcome. Blind box. Are these trinkets really so popular? It's just a meaningless ornament, no matter how I look at it. I will laugh if by the end of this event he's bought like loads of them because he keeps trying to get like one particular ornament. Just because that line there just kind of screams it's going to be the exact opposite to what he's saying at the end of it. Basically, surprise egg. Oh, it's a Kinder Surprise. Before the Americans ruined it. Still 2 hours ago still 2 hours to go. That's more than enough time. Next. A foul beast. Please bite his toe as well. What? It did. Oh no, there's more of them. It's suddenly Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. They fly everywhere. Attack all over. Feeling a bit peckish. Fuck off. My foul beasts. How did they get out? Mate, you put them in a bag. Birds on a train. Suddenly Samuel Jackson just appears, just sick of these motherfucking birds on this motherfucking train. Where? I'll help you catch them. I'll help too. Snakes on a Plane were too expensive. Apparently there actually was a Snakes on a Plane movie. It was like an old one. Like an old movie. Before Snakes on a Plane. Mom, I want to catch foul beasts. Not good. Hey, mister, where are you going? Why don't you help? Catching foul beasts is so much fun. Damn, that kid's strong. You just threw him into the thing. I know it probably wasn't. I just like to imagine that this, like, 8-year-old or something just pulled him. Phew. To think mere foul beasts and a toddler could be so fierce together. Oh. Maybe not 8 then, maybe like 4 or 5. Actually, yeah, what the fuck am I on about? An 8-year-old wouldn't have been talking the way he was. Anyway. Seems Kjerag isn't to be underestimated. My guy, you've just been... I like the way he talks so seriously about what is evidently the most goofy-ass train in the history. Man talks like Buzz Lightyear before he realised it was a toy. But this does give me a legitimate excuse to check the train cars. Good afternoon, sirs. Have any of you seen any runaway foul beasts? No? Thank you. Sorry for disturbing you. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing strange in the car up ahead either. Only the last few cabins left. Looks like this will be another futile journey. Oh, one sec, I need to have it open. Why is Titty Streamer the very first thing I see on Twitch? I swear, this fucking website. Streamception, yeah. Why can't I get your... Jesus, why is it so difficult to open up a fucking stream? Okay, I'm looking. Bruh. Okay. Hello, people on Twitch, I guess? I don't know. Probably not going to work. Anyway. Excuse me, have you... There is a bit of streamception going on. If I find him, I'll make him pay for that decade. But look at this. Before I came here, I had Natalia and Anna. They're my friends. They're my friends, you see. I asked them to help me map all this out. Living expenses, education, medical, oh, and this emotional absenteeism. There we go. That Natalia came up with. It's all there, all here, rather. It doesn't matter how good looking he is. It's not like that ever fed me. Emotional absenteeism, not bad. Very good, I approve. A guest. Please. Come in. Oh. Does he recognize the Trilbury Asher? Yep, there he is. The foreigner with a funny hat. Hello, Ringo. Have you seen any escaped foul beasts? Foul beasts? Oh, I saw one earlier. Ah, right, of course. We did see one. Yes, he bit your foot. Thanks for entertaining my chat while I eat chicken. Thank you for having me on your stream. Hello, Twitch people. This is not exactly how I expected dual casting to happen, but I guess it is. Come, good sir. Very eager for him to come. Let us head outside and discuss that foul beast in the greatest detail. Huh? What detail is there to, Also, I do apologise for my very shitty Russian accent. I don't know why I started to do it. What the heck? Why are they acting so funny? Victorians. I hope everything's okay. You know what? That's fair. Sometimes you see us and you just have to go, British. Alright, kind sir. Shall we discuss the foul beast? I'm very curious what kind of foul beast would require a Trilbury Asher coming to me in person. I did not expect to see you on this train, Lord Viscount. Viscount, I don't care. I don't care for whatever language came up with this word, it's Viscount. Oh, please. I could say the very same, minus the Viscount bit. Why is it that I've never noticed that the Trilbury Ashers had such an interest in sightseeing? Or is it that your early retirement has finally been approved? Viscount. Seems not. No need for the interrogation, my lord. I'm merely doing a routine investigation on certain rumours that I've heard. Now, I can't say I buy that. You and I both help lift the weight of Her Grace. We should have more trust in one another. What about you, my lord? What is your purpose here? And the young lady with you, is she Ursine? She looks a little familiar. Trilbury Asher. I must say that... Oh, if that was an attempt to make a move on the lady, it was rather behind the times. Dude. Yeah, I'm with the Trilbury Asher on this one. It's just like, no. That is not my intention at all, but thank you for the reminder. As for me, I am, of course, sightseeing. Are you? Mind your words now. We should have more trust in one another. The Kjerag and statue ceremony is in 2 days. I receive an invitation, and I thought I ought to do a little sightseeing before the unveiling. I bought 2 small saintesses sculptures that I am bringing with me on the day. Pretty well made, if you ask me. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I see no foul beasts here. You should get back to work, Trilby Asher. You too, my lord. I hope you haven't forgotten why we're here. I feel like he's going to be more sympathetic to the good guys. Not the Asher, I mean Harold. This is the last one. Nothing out of the ordinary. Except Viscount Craigavon and the girl with him. That one travelling with the Viscount, who exactly is she? It seems I must look into this once I get back. But first, I should finish checking this last cabin. In comes Degen. Pardon? Oh! You know what? I called it. Also, that look. Done checking, going to go back to making content now. Thanks for the entertainment. Okay, have a good rest of your stream. And then there was a murder. You know what? Hot. Please, excuse me. He just opens the door, sees a bloody woman who looks like she could beat the shit out of you, closes door. Oh. No, that's impossible. The intel says she is training new recruits in the mountains. She can't be here. She shouldn't be. She opens it again. Oh, sorry, not actually he. Looney Tunes our reaction, literally. Need something? Oh, I don't know what it is, but the blood's kind of doing it for me as well. Sorry, that's weird. If you need something, out with it. Or is it so much fun to open random doors? Just It's really her. The Black Knight who works for the Silberneherze. There are bloodstains on her hands. Who forced her hand? This is bad. This also means the intel's wrong. There's trouble on this route. No, before I consider that. Who are the intelligence officers in charge of watching Degen? Ah, here we are. For them to miss such an important piece of information, they can't expect to see a... Oh, they can expect to see a court-martial. Intelligence officers, you say? Don't blame them. There aren't many who can keep up with me. Thank you for speaking up for them. It's the truth. Now, tell me what you're doing here. Surely you must have already come up with an excuse or two. Trilby Asher. It's the uniform, it gives you away. You're not particularly good spies when you all have the same uniform. Actually, yeah, what is the point of that? They are spies. Why are they wearing something very flashy and obvious? Have you seen a foul beast looking around here? It works for the Men in Black. Yeah, but the Men in Black wear normal suits. Like... like any banker would wear what they wear. Oh yeah, that's true. They do use their arts, don't they? Okay, normal. Man, I've got a lot of modules I need to get. Alright. That's the honey drink I'm talking about. It's got a sweet taste at first, but I didn't expect it to hit me so hard after. Why would it be hitting you hard? You're not giving the kid alcohol, are you? Oh no, that's right, I forgot. Bears. They, that was a thing before. They literally get drunk on honey. Leto's in her 20s. Is she? Oh, I could have swore she was younger. Maybe the uniform threw me off. I could have swore she was one of the younger ones. Eh. It wasn't really all that bad, though. My friend said I was honey drunk, but in the end, I was as sober as can be, and she was totally wasted. Yeah, that is fair. I do forget that it takes place quite a bit after that story. Hey, Dedushka? Hey, are you listening? Oh? Forgive me, Rosalind. What did you just say? She was totally blitzed on honey. Oh, right, of course, on honey. Come on. If you have something on your mind, you should just deal with it. You're barely even here. How are we supposed to have a conversation? No, there is nothing more worthy of my attention than your story right now. Please, tell me more about honey drunkenness. If I recall correctly, they do offer specialty beverages made with honey on this train. Alright, that's enough. My eyes are pretty sharp, and you've been acting weird since that guy in the hat showed up. Is he your friend? No, you don't look like friends. So you must be enemies? Not quite. Perhaps the two of us can just barely be described as colleagues. We don't work for the same department of the company, however. Okay, so he's a colleague you don't get along with. Bumping into you on vacation. Frenemies, yeah. I love the way you describe it. Right then, Rosalind, I'll admit I'm a little bit worried my colleague may not get his work done quite satisfactory, so please excuse me for a short while. By the way, by way of apology, I will secure for you a honey beverage. Its main ingredient is a Kjerag specialty, Highland honey. Each and every drop is Kjerlander's blessing, pure and unadulterated. Ah, so it costs 4 times the amount of your average salary. Really? I'm pretty much desensitized to all of that Kjerag marketing talk, though. Without a doubt. But you did tell me your friend said you get honey drunk, so I'd like us to make a promise to one another. 1 bottle per day at most. And let's keep you from actually getting drunk on our trip. Oh, come on. You can't tell a Russian to not get drunk. That's like telling someone not to breathe. There's no need for things to be so tense between us, Madame Degen. Her Grace's heart lies with Karlan trade, and she is also keenly interested in Kjerag's continued development. It is my job to keep an eye on all aspects of the country. I feel bad for a Russian who's allergic to alcohol or something. That would be awful. This is no different. There's no reason for you to be on alert, said the spy. So your job description includes visiting train cabins. The changes this place has been through are quite shocking, are they not? From what I understand, they've developed Victorian rolling stock on this route, extending from the foot of the Mount Karlan to Lake Silberneherze. But this series of trains has gone through significant modification since its initial deployment. How can you stand Russia without alcohol? Exactly. Why, there's a reason they all drink. As the first to sow the seeds in all this, Her Grace is struck with admiration for Karlan trade's technological improvements in these 3 short years. If Gnosis hadn't done all this, then Ensiodes would have been in deep trouble after speaking up for him. You're going to discuss technology with me? You're talking to the wrong person then. Better find Gnosis yourself. He might be interested. Most curious, madam. I did not expect to find you here, much less under these circumstances. Who exactly is it that necessitated your personal intervention? What kind of situation could be so urgent and precious and precarious, rather, that you haven't even the time to change your blood-stained gloves? I dealt with a small issue, that's all. This is not the right time for your curiosity, Trilbriasha, and I suggest you abandon it. I'm here looking for someone, and I don't want to dirty another pair of gloves for the time being. I mean no offense, and I don't mean to interfere with your work in any way. It's just, surely there must be something important aboard. And if there is, if you wouldn't mind divulging in some details to me, perhaps I could be of some assistance. After all, finding people is one of the tasks that we handle on a day-to-day basis. You seem to be mistaken. I beg your pardon? Ensiodes might be willing to turn a blind eye to you sticking your nose here. That's his choice, and none of my business. But I don't share his patience. Do you know what's so much nicer about Kjerag than Kazimierz? They did say Black Knight. I'm guessing maybe she was actually... I can't remember now. I don't remember much of her. The place is cold, but consequently, there aren't as many insects around. Ha! The flying ones buzz around until you can't help but squash them dead. She was mentioned in Near Light, yes. I probably didn't put 2 and 2. She was a champion. Okay. Now you'd best behave yourself, or I will act in Ensiodes' stead. Thank you for the advice. This is not advice, it's a warning. Enough chit-chat. Are you through wasting my time? Right. I definitely remember Black Knight, but I don't remember literally anything else about it. I think I was more focused on the Blood Knight. What luck. The man I'm looking for is eavesdropping on the other side of that door. Oh. Ah. Oh, you see there's a bit of sweat there as well. Huh? Madame Dijon. Before can finish his sentence. I see. Before Asher can finish his sentence, a flash of cold white light sweeps past his field of vision. The pressure the Trilbury Asher managed to exert is suppressed within himself. The signature hat on his head is suddenly split into two down its brim, at last revealing a hint of the fear the disguised spy is feeling. Please show face. The woman's hand rests on her weapon, apparently casually. Her gaze makes it clear to the Trilby Asher that, right now, he is prey to a ferocious beast. Trilby with no brim. I don't want this train decommissioned. Don't make me say it again. Out of the way. If you'd rather I'd make my own way, that would be fine too. Oh, that would have been a good point to put the stage in. This certainly has got to be a joke. The Black Knight in the flesh, in Kazimierz, they would print the image of the bloody Black Knight on rare foil cards. Ooh. I would love that if they made a line of Kazimierz Knight trading cards. I would buy that in an instant. Set the Trilbury Asher aside, even the Black Knight is on this train. Oh, and me, a Victorian Viscount, personally named by the Black Knight as the one she's looking for. What a star-studded cast, inconceivable. I hope you're not going to do what the Princess Bride does. It's like, you keep using that word. I don't think you know what that word means. Don't give Hypergrip ideas. They need ideas. They constantly miss out on purchase options. I'm still waiting for more skins. I need somebody to tell me right now this is all some kind of impromptu entertainment. And that's what I need. Lisbon? I nearly read that as Lisbon, as in the city at first. You can't give them ideas, they actively refuse them. Yeah. I need you to check for me right now if Carlin Trades has made any strange moves. No, never mind. First, make sure our men are safe. Our men? They're all fine in the barracks. We all went back after we chauffeured you to the station. Saw nothing strange whatsoever. But Jefferson and the lads are not yet back from their drinking contest. I'll have someone find them right now. Witch Amia not being a skin is a crime, yeah. What's the matter, Harold? The way you're talking, is something up? Everything is fine for now. For now. I hope I'm merely overthinking this. Anyway, confirm their status and have them report in immediately. Even if they've drunk themselves to death, pick them back up and get them to report in before they drop dead again. And if you die, walk it off. Understood. I'm on it. The cow sit in the suit from that, from the event. I can't remember if it is a skin or not. I don't think it is. Because I think I was very annoyed that it wasn't a skin. And the maid outfit too. Oh, Kjerag. If you're really omnipresent and omniscient, as the people here say, now is the time for you to appear. Oh, funny you should say that. Here comes Kjerag. Please don't abandon the faithful traveller. Yes, the ambient synesthesia skins. Actually, pretty much all of the ambient synesthesia skins, because hardly any of them are actually in rotation. If I can't be a good, proper guest, I may have no choice but to be an unwelcome guest. So that's the gist of it. The signal here is kind of wonky. I gave it a try, but I got almost no signal at all in the cabin. It's a little better in the corridor. Good thing Aurora set this up for us ahead of time. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have had a way to get in touch. What happened to me? Relax, I'm fine. Alright, I'll leave it to you to get in touch with the landship. Say hello to the others for me. I'll hang up now. Later. This should take care of it. Rosalind. Ah! Oh, it's you. You spooked me. What are you doing? Are you running from somebody? I almost went a bit Scottish for a moment. Terribly sorry, but now is not the time to discuss this. Rosalind, why didn't you stay in the cabin? I wanted some fresh air. You're still in the cabin. Got a problem with that? Oh, not at all. Fresh air is a fine thing. It's just... fudding down, fudding down the cabins, running like in the trailer, because I saw the gif of that and her running is absolutely fucking hilarious. A shame. Seems we won't have much time for an explanation. Rosalind, you go back to the cabin. Wait. No, you can't. The Trilby Asher has already seen you. Besides, he said she looked familiar. Trilby Asher? You mean your colleague? With the weird hat? Yes, exactly. That's him. I ran into some small trouble, Rosalind. Let me say this now. It was not my intent to bring you into this mess, however. I don't want some strange man to come propositioning you because he's failed to find me. Huh? Propositioning? I just ignore those weirdos. And if they can't take a hint, I shock 'em with... Oh, I sock 'em, rather, right in the nose. Not a bad idea. If ever you find the chance, please do. But there are certain men who don't give up simply because they've been punched in the face by a young lady. So I'd like to offer you an invitation to the dining car, to sample the honey beverages there and evade the stubborn flirts. So you mean you want to drink honey with me? Yes, let us proceed to imbibe the honey drink. And you want to run all the way there? Ha! Yes, let us proceed to run all the way there. They've almost caught up to you, haven't they? I can hear their footsteps. You really aren't hiding none of it. I said as much. I would never lie to a lady. Alright, I got no idea what kind of ruckus you guys are stirring up, but it sounds pretty fun. I'm in. A pleasure to have you on board. Then, without further ado, I hope this guy is somewhat decent because these two have quite a fun dynamic. Now, quick, we have to run. Oh yeah, there is a stage in the middle of all this.
Let's go! Я не боюсь!
これ以上は進ませません。こっち向け。
And that's going to be, yep.
scenery here, Doctor.
I'll take the lead. The rest is up to you guys.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Lure some more enemies into the ring, then leave the rest to me.
Ah.
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
Oh, of course it's over there as well. Oh, invisible guys. Been a while since I've seen you.
Hey, guys. 医者ならここに。ここだよ。I won't be afraid.
Anyway, that's pretty much all of it. It will always be on the right side, right. Wait, his S9? S9, his 9S? Huh. I definitely need to play Nier Automata. I've seen a lot of it, but I haven't actually played it myself, and it's something I've been wanting to. I need to play Devil May Cry. I got it recently, you know, the 5th one, and I still haven't actually picked it up yet. Shouldn't Gavial get a debuff because she's a reptile? You'd think so. Great game, definitely recommend. Yeah, I definitely need to get it at some point. I might do it when I next get paid. Look, you can see the mountain outside, and if you turn to your left, you can see all the fighting. My god, it's way too close. Is that what the Kjerags call Carlin? It doesn't matter, it's gorgeous. Say, can you close the window? Huh? The wind's too strong. I'm starting to have trouble even speaking. Come on, exaggerating much? It's not that bad, you can take it. Really? I seriously don't feel cold at all. Look at you. You barely have pants on. I'm about to say, that does look more like leggings. He meanwhile, is wearing a full-on hoodie and he's more cold. Hey, what was you saying, you hooligan? The tights I'm wearing are thick enough to keep me warm. Not like that lame get-up you're wearing. It's a hoodie! Ow, fine, whatever you say. Now get in here. I'm about to take a selfie. Oh god, really? Even here? God, even Terra couldn't get out of it? Huh? Hey, did you hear something just now? Ladies and gentlemen, good day, good day. Frightfully sorry for interrupting your leisurely sightseeing. Please head back to your seats for the moment and make way. Alright, cut it out with the fancy talk. We don't have time for that. Sorry everyone, out of the way. Rosalind, there's no way for a lady to speak. Rosalind, not so rough. You're about to tear my sleeve off. It's so pompous. What kind of Kjerag tradition is this? I swear, people will see someone getting beaten to death and tourists will think, what a strange ceremony they do in this country. Should we run up the train like them too? They've got to be from Colombia. They've got to be from Colombia. There's no other way about it. They've got to be Colombian tourists. That can't be tradition, can it? It sounds so stupid. To be fair, in Spain we run from bulls. So... I'm not doing it. Whatever, let's take our selfie. Look at the camera. 3, 2, 1. I've never been one for tag. Hey look, Speedy, you called it. I can't say I'm a fan either. Perhaps we can sit down for a nice conversation? You're the guilty one trying to run. And you'd better keep running. Don't stop. Oh, by the way, the segment coming up in 5 minutes offers the best views. If you want to take pictures, there is a better opportunity coming up. I fucking love her. Enjoy your trip. And who were those people? No clue. But you might just be right. Maybe Kjerag has some kind of tradition running laps up and down the train. Fucking Colombians. Well, when in Londinium, as the saying goes. Is that what they're calling it in Terra? Okay. I suppose there isn't really in Italy. Oh no, there is. They could have... Oh no. I mean, Syracuse isn't really the same in that sense. You couldn't really say when in Syracuse, it wouldn't really work. Oh, they are Victorians? No, it's a saying. So in this case, when in Londinium means when in Rome. That's what they're saying. So it doesn't necessarily mean they're Victorian. It just means when saying when in Rome, but you do as the Romans. That's the full saying. So I guess in this case, when in Londinium, you do as the Victorians or something like that would probably be the full sentence. Yeah, in Germany we use the Rome version too. Yeah, that's the Rome. The Rome one is what you use pretty much everywhere, I think. YouTube video idea. What is the dumbest thing a Colombian ever said to you? That would be funny, actually. I might even troll through some of the previous events in that to see what stuff random people have said in these games. What's wrong, babe? You've been spacing out for a while. My picture! My picture! What about it? The lady just now said we should wait another 5 minutes for better scenery. Might as well listen to her. That's not what I'm talking about. Look, I got a picture of that lady's face. She looks kind of familiar, like I've seen her before somewhere. Well, technically, we have seen these NPCs in Near Light 2, haven't we? So, it'd be funny if they were the same NPCs that were watching the event. I think so anyway. I recognise him. I don't know about her. But that's not the point. The important thing is her outfit is just so cool. Jesus. I'm going to treasure this picture. Minoan is Greece. Well, I assume it's based on Minoan Greek. Let me show you all something. This is the famous Kjerag fondue, made with the finest local cheeses to give it its full-bodied flavour. You won't find this taste anywhere outside Kjerag. I'm sure there's plenty of exports. Oh hey, look, it's this person again. Is it really that amazing? Come on, hurry up! Wait, Rosalind! Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. Fondue's taste is fine indeed, but I recommend adding some pepper for a rich flavour. Did he really just stop to... I love it. He's doing it as well. So she stops to tell them about when to take the best selfie, and then he just stops to recommend something for the food. and Degen sprinkles the pepper in running by. That would be funny. I love it. These characters. They're all so pathetic. I love them so much. Who was that? Please, one of them say something. Ah, again? So, is this how train trips go in Kjerag? It's just like my friends told me. Very unique. Why are all these tourists idiots? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen some dumb tourists. But normally they can tell when something's serious. What friends do you have? You literally... Man, this is something else with Pepper. I love it. Oh my god, this event, I'm loving it. It's so fucking goofy. They're all here. I call them all. Oh, I swear, if they run past and they all go loose, like some Arknights version of the cabbage guy. Thanks to all of you. I finally caught every last foul beat. Oh no, he's doubling down. It's gonna happen. I don't even know how to begin to show my appreciation. Make sure your snacks are tied tight this time. Sacks, not snacks. Ah, same thing. They're foul beasts. They're probably going to be snacks eventually. Old man. I'll pretend this never happened, but only just this once. Remember, no pets allowed on our trains. This can never happen again. Yes, of course, of course. And then along came them... Sorry. Oh, young'un, what's the rush? Ma'am, please don't run on the train. Hey, you with the funny hat, watch out! No, yes! Yes! My cabbages! Sorry. Oh no, my foul beast! My foul beast got loose again! Oh, what the hell are you doing here? Why are there Kashmirian knights here now? Starts playing Scooby-Doo chase music. It's a shame this isn't like a corridor of rooms because they'll be doing the back and forth chasing each other thing. What the hell is it with these blind boxes? I'm not pulling the limited one at all. Ah, congratulations, you have discovered Gacha. Suffer with us. Just one more try. I was really hoping it would be the Asher doing this, but I hope it does eventually. Hey, watch it, morons! You'll break my blind boxes. Ah, it's a limited one. Nice, good on him. He got a 6-star. This is the end of the line. Actually, we're still about 2 hours away from the end of the line. So, the last car. Let's call it quits here with this game of chase. Bro had to hit pity. Madam, rather, you've won. The outcome is all but certain. I hope we can... You talk too much. Ooh. I don't have time. Don't worry, Trilby Asher. I won't forget that you want to talk. I'll be back later to have a one-on-one chat with you. Now. Out, or I'll get you out. Ahem. Hey, lady, I'm over here. All this dust on the ground. So did you need me for something? Why am I giving a Scottish now? Why do we keep doing that? It's not you that I'm looking for. Huh? But there's no one else here. Ouch. Don't move. Enough of this charade. What charade? You've got it all wrong. Quiet down, will you? I'm trying to keep you out of sight. Don't pull my hair. Oh my God, he's so... Oh, he's so pathetic. I love a pathetic man. You're from Rhode Island? Huh? I am. You know about Rhode Island? Again, Scottish, why do I keep doing that? Are you one of the friends the doctor made on Rhode Island's last trip here? A friend? No, I'm not. Enough, I don't have time to chat. Show yourself before my patience runs out. Forget it, young lady. Just let me out. Very good night, I understand the reference. Leto is commanding a Soviet sub trying to defect. God. I'm touched by the fact that you would go through such lengths to help me, Rosalind, but wasn't that a bit too cruel of you? My hair, my mustache, my guy. Finally. What, so you two know each other? I wouldn't say we know each other. We've merely met a few times. Madam Dejan, it's been a while. I must have rather embarrassed myself. Save the pleasantries. Craig Evan, Leon from the mountain needs to see you urgently. That's it? That's it? We just had an entire chase scene of ridiculous proportions. Just for a message? Leoness, see me? Actually, is that Leonez? Leonez? I don't know. Leons? Oh. Hold on. Is Leonez who's looking for me not you? He asked me to come find you, that's all. Why is he so eager to see me? Now that you mention it, I seem to have forgotten something. The entire reason you're here? Or you forgot Lily is still waiting for you. Right, Lily. Who's Lily? No way, you forgot your mistress? Mistress? No, not a mistress. Lord Viscount, you may well damage Victoria's image if you conduct yourself in this way. If the Viscountess and your daughter were to learn about this... Whoa, what a scumbag. Oh, hold on. Damn it, bloody Asher. It's not what you think. Lily is... No, tell me who. Don't do this, especially as this is the last stage I'm doing this round. Oh, I didn't read the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon be arriving at a terminus. Lake Silberneherze Station. Please be sure to take all your belongings with you and alight via the exits in the front and back of each car in an orderly fashion. Yes, alight, not leave, because... fuck. Thank you for riding the Saintis Express. How many things are named after this woman? You haven't wasted too much time. But you'd best climb the mountain and find Leonard as soon as you get off the train. He's waiting for you. Maybe we should split up here. Mamochka wouldn't like me travelling with you. No! Lily is not human. Oh, okay, I'm glad Leto went that direction, because I was going to make a different joke. You're even going to badmouth her like that? No. Even I'm cracking up now. Oh, my chest hurts. Lily's a burden beast. Wow, you're calling her a cow? I'm sorry. A burden beast? I see. Did I not mention it before? Strawberry Asher, would you stop playing dumb? Do you expect me to believe your spies have never reported on my actions in Kjerag? Sorry, but the name of the burden beast you nursed back to health is not important enough for me to remember. So he is not a scumbag, and he is not in danger? I thought it was a life or death thing. What with us getting chased and all that? Rosalind, this has to do with my reputation. How much more time do you want to waste? Don't just stand there like an idiot. The train is entering the station.
Я не хотела, чтобы все закончилось так. Но кто же остановит врагов, если не мы?
Okay, interesting. Blue Cinema, yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be doing stage 3 today because I still have work for the next 2 days, so I still have to get up at like 6, and it's nearly 11 here, so... Otherwise, I would continue. I would play at least another stage, but I think I'll leave this one here. But I am thoroughly enjoying this event. It is so fucking funny. It's so goofy. Such a shame just when it's getting good. I know, I'm sorry, I have to keep cliffhanging everyone like this. This event is absolutely unhinged. It certainly seems it. I'm really gonna play the shit out of this event. I mean, when's my next stream? Friday, I think? So, definitely. It is a very funny event, yet off the trails. Yeah, this event is more on the comedy side. I do really love the comedy in Arknights, though, because when they do comedy, it is so unhinged. But yeah, so that's generally the plan anyway. I will be... can't believe Kay is blue ball us. Yes, I must. Let's be honest though, how many of my streams have ended on a cliffhanger? Almost all of them at this point. But yeah, so general plan then I think is Saturday and Friday I think are streams as well, both of which are going to be Arknights, so I should actually be done with this event this week. This event is like, no, we can't do jokes here, keep them until I have no excuses for you not to use them. But yeah, so that's the general idea anyway. Until then, though, thank you guys so much for hanging around, and I shall see you all next time. Bye-bye.